Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today back with another match preview. This time is Swansea City versus Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup's second round this Tuesday night at the Swansea.com Stadium, 7:30 kickoff. So obviously our only win of the season comes in this competition, obviously in the first round against Northampton, hence why we're now against Bournemouth in the second round. You know, Premier League opposition is going to be tough. We're still yet to get a league win, but you know, it'd be good now to try and get a win in the Cup. Hopefully see where it takes us. It's going to be a tough test, you know, Premier League opposition, even if they don't put their full strength side out, it's still going to be a very, very tough game nonetheless. They got a few good players. And yeah, I think overall we're going to really struggle in this type of game, but you know, you never know what can happen in the Cup, and hopefully we can get something out of it and progress to the next round. But what's your thoughts going into this?
Yeah, it's going to be a really tough game. I know we've obviously got a home match. You know, it's good to, you know, it's always good to have a game, you know, under the lights at our stadium. It's always really good. And, you know, hopefully we will bring a lot of fans to it. But I think after our recent performances, I highly doubt it. You know, that Preston game, it was just a bit embarrassing, really, in the end, how we just went and bottled it, really. You know, so if we can't beat Preston, then can we really beat Bournemouth? You know, ask the question. But, you know, Bournemouth are a very good side. You know, I don't blame us if we lose, because it is Premier League opposition, and obviously Bournemouth are the favourites to win. So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if we did lose, but, you know, it's going to be a tricky game. They've got a lot of good players in there, prime quality, a lot of experience in there. So, it's going to be a very, very tough game.
Yeah, and then now going on to the injury news. So starting for Swans, Luke will give you the Swans injury news.
Oh yeah, for Swans it's just Bender and Liam Walsh.
Yeah, and then for Bournemouth, they got 5 players out. Number 1 is Dango Utara with an ankle injury. Secondly is Alex Scott with a knee injury. Thirdly, Adam Smith is out with a muscle injury. And then you've got Ryan Fredericks out with a calf injury. And finally, Marcus Tavernier with a knock. But now going on to the key players then. So if there's any Bournemouth fans watching this, I think these are the players you need to look out for. Number 1, I am going to go with Jerry Yates. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, I know he didn't have the best of games against Preston, but he scored 2 goals this season. And I think he's had a very positive start, to be honest with you, so I'll go with him. Secondly, I'm going to go with Charlie Patino. I think since he's come in, he's been one of our better players of this season, to be honest. I know he's only played 2 or 3 games. I'm going to go for him. And thirdly, I'm going to go with Matt Grimes, our captain, as well. But would you add anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go for I think I'll have Josh Key in there. You know, I've been very impressed with him in, you know, pretty much every game he's played so far. You know, I think he's been very, very good. You know, I wouldn't say he's let us down at any point. I think against Preston he was decent. I thought, you know, against Coventry he was alright. First game of the season against Birmingham, I thought he was good. So, you know, I think I'd have to add him to that list as well.
Yeah, and then now going on to Bournemouth's key players then. So, for me, firstly, I'm going to go Justin Kluivert, obviously son of Patrick Kluivert, very good player. Secondly, I'm going to go with Philip Billing, you know, tall, strong midfielder. And thirdly, I'm going to go Dominic Solanke, again, prolific goal scorer really, but would you add anyone else?
Yeah, I think I'll actually go for Max Aarons on this one. I think, you know, after, you know, the way he's played at Norwich, I think he's definitely deserved this Prem move to Bournemouth, no doubt. I think he's a really, really good fullback, you know, very underrated. So, you know, I know in recent years he hasn't really, you know, lived the heights really. You know, he hasn't actually been, you know, brilliant in recent seasons because Norwich went great last season. But overall, yeah, I still think there's a quality player there. So I think Bournemouth are lucky to have him. And yeah, I would have gone for the other new signing, Alex Scott, but he is injured. So I think I'll add Ryan Christie instead, Scottish player who can play, you know, out on the wing. So, you know, I'll go for him, and I think I'll go for Kiefer Moore as well. Why not? You know, he always tends to have a decent game against us. You know, very tall striker. You know, he's always been decent when he plays for Wales. So I'll add those 3 to that list.
Yeah, and then now going on to the team lineup, so I want it to be a bit different. In goals, Andy Fisher. 2 full-backs, I'm going to go with Nathaniel Ogbeta and Nathan Chuayon. And then 3 defenders, I'm going to go with Kyle Norton, Brandon Cooper and Harry Darling. 2 in midfield, I'm going to go with Joe Allen and Charlie Patino. And then and Matt Grimes as well, I'll put the 3 of them in. And then up front, I'm going to go with Mikola Kukarovic and Liam Cullen. But what about you?
Well, yeah, in goal, I'll go for Carl Rushworth. Right wing back, I'll go for Harrison Ashby. And left wing back, I'll go for that Nathan Tijayon as well. And then, yeah, three at the back, yeah, I'll just go for Nathan Wood, Benga and Harry Darling. In midfield, I'll go for Grimes, and I'll go for Coutinho as well. I think he definitely deserves a start. And then, yeah, in Cam, I'll go for Josh Nerney in Cam. I think he definitely deserves a start, no doubt about it. You know, I know he wasn't involved with the team because I think he picked up an illness or something, but you know, he should be back now for the game on Tuesday, so I'll put him in Cam. And then up front, yeah, I'll have to go for Jerry Yates, and Kukurevic definitely deserves a start, especially the way he came on against Preston. You know, he was a massive threat already, and he only came on for a couple of minutes, so he definitely has to start alongside Jerry Yates up top.
Yeah, and then finally onto the score prediction then. It's going to be a tough game. Do I think we're going to win it? No, I don't. To be honest with you, I'm going to go with Swansea City 1, Bournemouth 3. I'm going to go with Kukurevic to get his first goal for the Swans, and to get the goals for Bournemouth, I'm going to go with a Dominic Solanke brace, and I'm going to go with Philip Billing as well. But what about you?
Well, yeah, it's actually a very similar prediction to mine. I'm going for 3-1 as well. Yeah, I think for us, I think this is where Kukurevic will definitely get his first goal for the club. Yeah, for Bournemouth, I'll go for, I think Solanke will get one. I think Keith Moore will get one off the bench. And yeah, I think Billing will get a goal as well.
Yeah, obviously, once again, a massive thanks for watching this. We will be back tomorrow with a matchday vlog, once again, under the lights. But yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers.